Last night we had a look at the 7 new X-Men costumes that came with the latest update for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and they were really pretty nice, some of them. Tonight we've got another batch of costumes. The name, I figured it tied all these characters together because there does seem to be a bit of a theme with them. I'm calling this the Mystic costumes, so it's 5 characters in total. Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Elsa Bloodstone and Loki. These costumes are a bit of a mixed bag. Some of them look pretty amazing, some of them it's quite hard to tell it's even a different costume at all from the base one, but I'll be showing them off anyway. I'll show off the costume, the new one, and I'll show off the recolouring of it because I've unlocked all of them. I'll show them off in the actual character select screen, and then once we've done that we've got some gameplay at the end as well. But let's jump in and check out the first character here. So we start off with Elsa Bloodstone here now. Just for reference, I'll start off with the original base costume just so you can see the difference, if there is much of a difference. Now in Elsa's case is not really, this one is really disappointing and pretty lazy to be honest. So this is the base costume, here's the new one. This is accessible via the shield stone. This is the case for all these costumes will actually be shown off tonight. So it's a slightly more futuristic look in her suit. You can see she's got like metal leggings on there, and then her top goes all the way up to her neck. Guns stay the same now because it's a more futuristic suit. I really would have expected them to change the guns on her potentially, so really disappointed with this one. This recolouring is a little bit nicer. We'll show it off here. The hair and all that's all the same as well, there's no change with that. So if I quickly jump back to the original, you can see there's really not much of a difference here. Elsa fans might think it's enough, but for me personally, I probably prefer this original base costume for her. So that's Elsa anyway, but some of the later characters are much better, so let's check out the next one. We have Ghost Rider up next. His original base costume looks pretty amazing, and he's recolouring, which I'm actually going to bring up very quickly just to show off. I actually really like this as well. Pretty awesome looking, that one. But if we look at the new one, I know some people aren't keen on it, but I personally like it. It's really quite different. It's from Secret Wars, but let's do the quick spin again, because if you're going to go for a different costume, then you may as well completely change it rather than having something like the Elsa one we seen a moment ago where you can hardly even tell the difference. That's the reason I like this. The recolouring I'm really not sure on at all. I don't think I like it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that looks great. I think the white and the blue looks far better there. But that's Ghost Rider, so let's check out the next character. We have Loki up next. Now, to make a costume better on the base one would be really difficult because I think this looks pretty amazing. I would have liked to have seen Lady Loki just for something different, but we've got what's known as Kid Loki. So let's bring this up. This is another one that I'm not too sure about, to be honest. There it is there. I'm not familiar with this run, so that's maybe why I don't really feel that impressed by it. But let's bring up the recolouring for it. Colour on the gloves change. You can see they're black and they change to white this time. Now, out of all the ones, I'm just going to quickly show it off. I actually prefer this. The recolouring of his original costume when the armour changes from gold to silver. That for me is the best one. Look at that. Looks absolutely awesome, that one. Let's check out the next character now. So we have Doctor Strange up next. His base costume looks really nice, but the new one I would say is probably my favourite out of the new costumes, just because how different it actually is, and the recolouring looks pretty amazing on it as well. But this is Visage, it's called, this particular costume. So let's bring it up. Look at that. That looks absolutely awesome. Just because it's so different, really. It really does look great. And the recolouring of it makes him look a bit sinister, but I actually really like the recolouring as well. We'll show this off and spin it. Look at that. Almost looks like maybe when he's possessed by Dormammu or whatever. That's really amazing. I like all the red trim on the costume that's lit up, then the eyes. So that's a pretty brilliant one. But let's check out the final character. This will be Scarlet Witch. With Scarlet then, there's quite a lot of costumes you could actually have, but the one look she's missing is the classic look, because that's not our default, so I'm happy enough that they actually used that. So this is the default costume anyway, but here it is, the classic one. It does what it says in the tin, really. This is Scarlet Witch that most people will be used to. So once again, quick spin here. And then let's bring up the recolouring. I actually quite like that recolouring there, really pretty different. Once again, little spin, And then what we'll do from here, that's all 5 costumes, so I'll now show them in action here, and I'll just up the music and you can enjoy this gameplay. But I hope this has been helpful. I will have another one showing the Curse of the Vampire characters pretty soon, so let's see, it's Blade, Morbius, Moon Knight and Punisher. Some of them look really pretty amazing. I'll have that out the next day or so, but enjoy the Mystic Showcase coming up, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.